2024 Nissan-Qashqai-e-Power versus 2024 Hyundai Kona Hybrid detailed comparison. Here's a breakdown of the 2024 Nissan-Qashqai-e-Power and 2024 Hyundai Kona Hybrid to help you choose. Powertrain. Qashqai-e-Power. This is a series hybrid system, meaning the gasoline engine acts as a generator to power the electric motor that drives the wheels. It offers 140 kilowatts of power and comes in one higher-end trim level. Kona Hybrid. This is a traditional hybrid system, where the gasoline engine and electric motor can work together to drive the wheels. It comes in two trim levels, base and premium, and uses a 1.6-liter naturally aspirated engine. Fuel efficiency. Reliable fuel efficiency figures aren't available yet for the 2024 models, but estimates suggest the Qashqai-e-Power might be slightly less efficient than the Kona Hybrid. However, with the Qashqai-e-Power, you may experience less range anxiety because the gasoline engine can always recharge the battery. Price. The Qashqai-e-Power is expected to be pricier than the Kona Hybrid due to its more complex drivetrain and higher trim level. Other factors. Size. The Qashqai is slightly larger than the Kona, offering more cargo and passenger space. Features. Both offer a good range of standard features, but it's always best to check the specific trim levels you're interested in. Warranty. Hyundai typically offers a longer warranty than Nissan, 10 years per 100,000 miles versus 5 years per 60,000 miles. In conclusion, if you prioritize efficiency and a lower price, the Kona Hybrid might be a better choice. If you prefer a larger size, a more powerful engine, and potentially less range anxiety, the Qashqai-e-Power could be the way to go. Having already arrived fashionably late, over a year after it launched in Europe and the UK, the 2024 Nissan Qashqai-e-Power is hitting local dealers now. What is e-Power? It's the name of Nissan's series hybrid technology that has been successful in Japan, and is filtering out through its global portfolio. It's meant to drive like an electric vehicle, EV, without the need to plug in. How does it work? Well, there's a turbo petrol engine under the bonnet, but it doesn't actually drive the wheels directly. Instead, it's hooked up to an inverter, which itself is linked to a small lithium-ion battery and an electric motor, with the ICE motor serving as a generator to keep the battery charged. It's a bit different to the hybrid drivetrain concepts employed by Toyota and Hyundai Kia, but the pitch is the e-Power range offers performance and refinement akin to an EV, rather than flaring revs like a Toyota-style hybrid and that shift between power sources. According to ancient mythology, the greatest of all the Greek warriors was Achilles. Son of a goddess and a king, raised and educated by a centaur, Achilles was made invulnerable through being dipped in the river Styx. Not the one in NSW Northern Tablelands, by the way. But there was a problem. Because he was held by his ankle as he was dipped in that underworld, he had a weakness that ultimately became his undoing. The 2024 Hyundai Kona is not a hero of ancient times, but it does suffer from a similar ailment. While the new Hyundai Kona Hybrid impresses in many important regards, efficiency, comfort, practicality and technology, there is one Achilles heel that could bring the whole thing down. The Qashqai-e-Power is positioned in the thick of electrified SUV competition. It could be cross-shopped against the likes of the Toyota Corolla Cross and Hyundai Kona Hybrids as well as the Toyota RAV4 and Kia Sportage Hybrids. As a more premium offering in the mainstream small SUV segment, you could also see the Qashqai-e-Power as something of an alternative to the Audi Q3 and Lexus UX250h, though only the latter is electrified. Those looking at a Kona have no shortage of choices to pick through when it comes to making a decision. Along with the most expensive pure EV offering, there's two 4-cylinder petrol engines to separate, a base 2.0-liter naturally aspirated unit and more powerful 1.6-liter turbocharged choice. However, we've got likely the most enticing powertrain for most buyers. A so-called closed-loop hybrid powertrain, which gets fueled up like a regular old car but has electric assistance to dramatically reduce consumption. Despite originally announcing two model variants, the Qashqai-e-Power arrives in Australia solely in top-spec T trim, which carries a $4,200 premium over the equivalent Qashqai 1.3T. It's priced from $51,590 plus on-road costs. 2024 Nissan-Qashqai pricing. 2024 Nissan-Qashqai Street, $33,890. 2024 Nissan-Qashqai ST Plus, $37,890. 2024 Nissan-Qashqai STL, $42,190. 2024 Nissan-Qashqai T, $47,390. 2024 Nissan-Qashqai T-E-Power, $51,590. It's a new addition to the Kona range, providing an alternative to hybrid SUVs in the class, like the Toyota Corolla Cross and Kia Niro. The Kona Hybrid pairs a non-turbo 1.6-liter engine with an electric motor and dual-clutch automatic. On top of that, you can upgrade your Kona to the premium trim level, which we have here, and opt for the sporty looks of the inline treatment, which we don't. Pragmatic and frugal, but with some niceties thrown in. Sound good. Opting for the premium model seems to be decent value at $7,500, throwing in a wide range of upgrades to the base offering. It gets low-speed reverse autonomous braking, a 360-degree camera system, extra parking sensors front and rear, an upgraded Bose-branded 8-speaker sound system with external amplifier, rain-sensing wipers, power-adjustable front seats with memory, front seat heating and ventilation, a heated steering wheel, heated rear outboard seats, and leather seat trimming. There's also adjustable ambient interior lighting, a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster for the driver, projector, style LED headlights and full-width daytime running lights. With this latest iteration, Nissan has lifted the Qashqai from one of the also-rans in the segment in terms of cabin execution towards the top of the class, particularly as far as the T is concerned. Swaths of soft touch, padded leatherette surfaces, high-quality upholstery, and high resolution displays all combine to offer a tangibly upmarket ambience, giving the likes of the Mazda CX-30 some proper competition. The big 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system featuring wireless Apple CarPlay and wired Android Auto remains a highlight, featuring embedded satellite navigation with live traffic updates, AM/FM/DAB plus digital radio, as well as USB-A and USB-C connectivity up front. Being the T, there's also a wireless smartphone charger and a quality 10-speaker Bose premium audio system, in addition to a 10.8-inch color head-up display and a 12.3-inch TFT digital instrument cluster with configurable views and menus. The Kona transmission controls have moved onto the steering column as a big, meaty stalk. The column shift is kind of making a comeback in Korea, which frees up more space for storage. Cup holders in the main central storage bin flip out, but can also be tucked away for more raw storage space. There's a wireless charging pad, with room for house keys for example, up front and some more storage under the central armrest further back. Add in the useful shelf in front of the passenger, along a decent-sized glove box and room for bottles and doors, and you've got an interior that is quite practical and adept at absorbing all of that stuff you tend to take with you day to day. Premium spec adds in some nice touches in terms of materials and niceties, but ergonomics and comfort all rate well here. We drove the hybrid Kona for approximately 500 kilometers during our time with the vehicle, with a couple of big multi-hour stints, and never felt tired or sore. The second row of the new Kona is where you get an idea of the size increase of this new generation model and the small SUV segment overall. It's well-sized, and probably close to what a medium-sized SUV was 10 years ago. Legroom is in particularly good supply, which means the Kona is a good candidate for a small and growing family. Headroom is good enough, but not in bountiful supply. Visibility and comfort are all good, and air vents and twin USB-C power outlets on the rear center console round out the offering nicely. Along with 2 ISOFIX points, the second row of the Kona has 3 top tether points, and I was able to fit 3 child seats for a few days. Granted, there's not a lot of space left over, but it's possible. Another note for family usage is the boot, which measures 407 liters and is big enough to fit 2 of the aforementioned baby seats easily, so length and width of boot space is good. There's a space-saver spare wheel underneath the floor, and the floor is able to be adjusted higher to make for a flat load lip, but with less overall storage height.